Friends, yesterday one of the subscribers suggested this channel, so that's why I went up and have seen. It's jayantbhandari.com. So then while watching I googled it, but on the phone same time it's difficult, right? So then I when I was in front of laptop, then I searched the full details. And yesterday I think I posted one British leaders who left their comment, and then the IDs are, so there is no full details, so we don't know male or female or whoever. Let us respect because we are all human beings, right? The person wrote Rishi is an Indian, whatever you can put. I will put the screenshot of it. I don't need to read, right? Then I like your content. You are among the very few who can accept the wrong people do here. I would recommend you to check Mr. Jayant Bhandari's video. So I checked, and then I watched 55 minutes, I think, almost 55 minutes 49 seconds. Then I sent to one of my subscribers, whom I call him as a truth teller. He lived here, he did his BTech and left, I think, or MS, sorry.
So this is, I'll start off, okay? I'm just beginning. Hello everyone, I am Rafael, aka Nijiranan. I have Mr. Jayant Bhandari with me. He is an investor, and he's one of the few people who has the guts to say that India has no chance. And I'm really proud to be interviewing him here, and it's a thing that I've been saying for years. And it's just that he has the guts to say.
But one thing I want to suggest, if that particular gentleman watching my video, you did excellent job, brother. There is no doubt in it. And if your host and the guest suggested, like, you're very soft towards Modi, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Modi ji, and the UP Honorable Chief Minister. That's what. And second, you ask very good questions, but you don't be submissive. Like in Indians, they say, and always be submissive. So don't show that submissiveness in the body language in the next interviews. One, and two, you are continuously obstructing the other person to speak. The problem is, see, I'm also an Indian. I love India, Indians, and I respect. I'm not an atheist. So the point here is, the person told, since we left India, we will know those cultures, right? Like for example, in India, if you call offshore, if you listening continuously, they'll say hello, they'll say like that. They think that the line is disconnected, or then the client will say, or people from the on side, yeah, I'm here, like that. So something like that happens when we are in India. But I'm not telling that you did that, but since we learn from Western culture, that person said, let me complete it. So generally Indian media does that these days. Paid media, they abstract, they don't let the guest to finish it. Same thing you are doing a couple of times. That irritates spectators or viewers who are watching it. I never dislike any video. I like this video. Then 4,800 views are there. Indian Exodus with Jayant Bhandari, road caste. So I sent to truth teller, right? Then he told some of his points are good, some of our may not. He said India shithole. That is where it's okay. His opinion, Jayant's opinion, and I don't know who is Jayant also. Just now I said, right, Jayant Bhandari. I went to his site and I went to his YouTube channel, and then I had to see his LinkedIn profile. He's a investor advisor, I think. Jayant is constantly traveling the world to look for investment opportunities, particularly in natural resource sector. He advises institutional investors about his finds. So whatever, he lives in Canada. So good thing is all good people leave India, right? It's brain drain or whatever. So some points like the truth teller told the Uber or Ola that is correct. They call the customer and say where they want to go. So that's Indian psychology. And third world. Some points I may not be able to understand, though I'm in USA for last 14 years. I don't know how the host is able to receive it, like the gangs formation in the schools and all. I have to cross check with my kids. And when I say we are assimilating, Indian kids are assimilating into America, then the subscriber or the person who started conversation with me, who shared this link, disagree. But it's okay. Everybody has their own opinions, right? We have right to agree and disagree. Coming to this one, most of the points are true, but good suggestions he gave is like India needs like Hong Kong, Singapore, I don't know, Hong Kong and Middle East. The India needs all top leaders around the globe, subject matter expertise, if I rightly understand, 3,000 to 10,000 people and put them in all top posts and then let them run the country. Not the uneducated politicians as ministers, prime ministers, chief ministers, and also IAS bureaucrats. They're all brain dead people, basically. That's what you want to communicate. But I'm not comparing myself with Jayant Bhandari, but I worked on Indian government, Andhra Pradesh, right? United Andhra Pradesh, 5.5 years. I confront the wrongdoing of corrupted IAS officers. Corrupted IAS also can confront corrupted chief ministers because their jobs are protected by Constitution of India, but still they don't do. And the examples are very nice. Billionaire in India, or maybe the sweeper in Canada live better life than the billionaire in India. And the host asks the questions like, can I live in India or flee India, or what about children? So those questions he patiently answered from Jayant's side. And that's what, and he told the Indians expect whether you say SAR first or you want me to say SAR first. That is kind of Indians attitude here. Definitely Indians formed caste groups here. They and you might have seen my Twitter post, right? Indians are destroyed American wages, culture, U.S.C. can bring caste everywhere. Whatever I want to tell already told in couple of points. And yeah, that's very sad on the Indian part and American part also, part of the America. But is like I felt like people lived in India become atheists or have a citizenship in various countries. They may think India is like that. I sense a point like a lot of hate on India from his video is what I sense it. I never hate my home country. I'm only confronting it. See, I'm spending my valuable time because I love India, right? My Indian buddies. If I don't love, if I got a US citizenship, then I simply disconnect. I don't see Indian news. I don't watch Indians. I hate India like that. So that leads to hate, not love. You have to bring change. You have to contribute something to the society. Then only the society will change, right? Like for example, all my 3,000 videos, most of it for H1B, where I told expose the crime by Indians here, confronting the wrongdoing of Indians. I'm not saying don't do fake, don't do proxy, something like that. I'm telling people are getting jobs all these ways. One is casting calls, fake, proxy, caste, take commissions through caste groups. So something like that I'm telling like a journalist. Ground report. So it's let the people, viewers, to decide. That's one. And I never hate anywhere in all my videos. If you see my YouTube statement, visit abroad, bring the change, that then only will change. And other things I have to read is I studied Bachelor of Arts because I could not get engineering, but still where he referred Jayant about the Mughals history and all that I have to read. They bring the caste, clothing culture and all. So that's one.
Really the problem of India. Now, if you go back 1,000 years, and this is something that sounds very strange to the Indian ears, And I'm, Rafael, no fan of Islam in any way whatsoever.
Yeah, he doesn't like Islam, and I think the host is also participate in practice Islam, is what I understand. And but I don't know. Like, he asked the one question that woman wears a Mangal Sutra. That's from the Hindu culture. But if I appreciate if he can ask about a hijab and a uniform civil code. Rafael, this is a question to the host in that video. And yeah, overall it's good, but a lot of hatred I have seen and from Jayant Bhandari. We don't really need to hate if we don't like India. For example, if you want to give up the country's citizenship, you give up and take Canada citizenship or US, whatever. But you should not forget roots. You should not kill roots, right? That's what. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I sense from the video. A lot of hatred, maybe anger, but what is your contribution to the society to change? We have to bring change, right? If we don't speak truth, how do we make them to change? I know if we speak truth, people hate, people blocking my channel. I know my subscriber count also start from 2017, but still I'm not stop speaking truth, right? So because my aim is not views or money or anything from YouTube. My aim is to speak truth. Just I choose a YouTube as platform. Earlier Facebook companies, Indian companies offer jobs, ask me to delete it, so I deleted it. So I have my own blog also, so there's no point I can stop, right? So that's what I want to communicate in this video, and watch it. It's a
I dislike
Why don't you make your daughter wear it? And she
this
Yeah.
angel.
this is what I want to communicate. Thank you.